I'm gonna get it. Hello, hello, everybody. It is the 11th of March, 2025. It's Tuesday night, and we are live. Well, I guess I'm live, and maybe you're live as well. Welcome to my channel. My name is Anne Marie, and I am the AM of the Handmade by AM Bevel, and I'm glad that you are here. If this is your first time watching me, hello. I would love if you could like this video and please subscribe. I do videos most every Tuesday evening at 6:30 p.m. There are times where I do not, and I do give those warnings over on my Facebook page, which is a great place to find me as well. Hello, Mom. My mom is on. Um, so if you're watching the replay, feel free to skip ahead to when I start making stuff, but you can kind of listen to see what announcements are going on as well. I'm going to bring the video up on my own phone. Let me make sure that yep, I'm muted. I have do not disturb. Perfect. Okay. So it is on stage week. So the Stampin' Up! World is making their way to the various locations of Onstage, and for North America, we are going to Raleigh, North Carolina. And I will be leaving very early Thursday morning to get there. I think activities start at 4 local time, 4 Eastern, I do believe, and I think we go to like 8 p.m. that first night, and then it's all day Friday, all day Saturday, and then I fly home Sunday. And I just want to remind you to make sure that you do follow me on my socials, Facebook and Instagram, if you want to see some sneak peeks of products that are going to be in the 2025-2026 annual catalog, including things like the new in colors and stamp sets and Dodge Designer Series paper and all the things that we're always so excited to see what is new. Stream current is higher. Okay, I think we're okay with whatever that is. I had some weird pop-up thing. So other announcements. The Paper Pumpkin merger is now completed. If you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you would have received an email. If you are having problems with your account, and I know my mom for some reason is having issues, you are going to have to call Stampin' Up! If it's related to your credit card or anything like that, because I do not have access to that information with that. So a little bit of growing pains, I think, with this transition over from paperpumpkin.com to stampinup.com. But I think it's going to work out nice once we're all used to it. You know, it's always difficult with getting new things situated and going. Let's see. I did send out a newsletter today to those who are on my mailing list, and if you would like to receive that newsletter, you can shoot me your email address. You can, I don't know if can you message on Facebook or on Facebook over YouTube? I don't want you to post it in the chat or anything. Reach out to me on like a private message on Facebook or something with your email address, or you can email me at handmadebyambevel@yahoo.com and say, hey, I'd like to be added to your email list. Hey, Nikki! I did a video last week on Facebook, I don't know if it was Thursday or Friday, talking about the changes with the cardstock pricing. I don't want to go too much into depth of it here. I touched on it in the newsletter. The short story is cardstock pricing is going up, and it's not just like 50 cents or something, it's a couple of dollars. Lots of factors that go into that, and I do explain it on the Facebook page. I have the video pinned at the top of the page. It'll be up there for about another 3.5 weeks, because now Facebook Live videos only will be on Facebook for 30 days. The good news is that Stampin' Up! Told us last week they were going to discontinue the thick white cardstock, and there was like an outpouring of horror from demonstrators and I think customers as well. And Stampin' Up! Told us today that they will continue to carry the thick white cardstock. We probably will not, it will not be in the catalog, but it will show up on the website. and it will be $17 for 24 sheets. And I like it's all sold out right now in the old configuration. So is the basic white in the old configuration. So I don't know when we'll see the new thick show up, but I'll keep you posted. And then the regular basic white is available today in the new configuration, which is 24 sheets, down from 40 for $14. So that is the largest increase is our white and our very vanilla. Again, it's kind of a complicated thing, so I would encourage you to go to my Facebook page, listen to me explain it. If you still have questions after that, you can put your questions over there. Or if you would like to talk to me about it because you're angry or you think it's stupid or whatever, we can talk on the phone and I will listen to your grievances and we'll go from there. So those are my announcements. And so we will change the camera and we will talk about what I'm doing today. It's not, let's see, I'm glad that there's at least a couple of people on because we're going to maybe do a little choose your own adventure situation today with the project. Let's see, I need to come over here and switch my camera. Boop, boop. And so the reason, one, so last week we did a lot with the, excuse me, with the this guy, the mixed, this gal, we should call this a gal, this is great. The mixed floral stamp set, and then there are matching dies, and I did get my dies on magnet cards. I had to use two, and I just went with these two large ones. Let's see here, I need to probably pay attention so I'm in frame. And so you can get this as a bundle, you can find it on the online store, it's not in a printed catalog. I did die cut this finally, so let me get that out of the way. So this is just in Mossy Meadow. I ended up using a die. I didn't know what color I wanted, so this was left over from one of my samples. Super, super cool die. I think it would also be really cool to like cut it apart a little bit if you wanted to, especially if you were doing, if you like stamped this and cut it out. Let me see, does this turn that off help at all? I don't think there's a difference. You know, you could tuck some of this or even the whole thing behind to add a little more dimension. And then these do the little, what are those? Ladybugs are what these little dies are. So it is really a stamp set you probably want to get the dies with. One to get this, and then you're going to have those dies to cut out all of the images. So we worked with this some last week, and we're kind of continuing that with working with the mixed floral memory and more cards. And I really have a lot of fun with the memory and more cards. They're a very versatile product at a pretty nice price point. So I can't remember. Does this tell me how many was in here originally? No, of course not. I do have it pulled up on the website. So this is the mixed media florals memory more card. And I think it said mixed media because it does come with 4 sticker sheets. Let's see, where's the... You can see I've been using those. I have the other 2 that aren't used. They must be stuck in here. These are all mixed up because I've been sorting through these so much. And we'll take a peek at them. I'll try to slow down. But I don't know where the other... I have brand new sticker sheets of both of these. Maybe I'd put them in with this other pack. Okay, I'm going crazy. That's fine. I mean, I just had them. That's just the story of my life. Who else has the problem of, I just set it down and now I can't find it? Whatever. So let's take a peek at these. Are like a really fun, springy color palette. These cards here are the 4x6 size, so like a traditional photograph. Laura, ooh, watching from the TV. Yeah, that's pretty fancy. I love watching YouTube on TV myself. That is kind of like my preferred. I really love this card, and I kept trying to think like, oh, how will I use it? I don't know, I just love the stripes so much. This might end up having to be on a scrapbook page just because I really just like it. And then this is the other side, which is super cute. Then we have, let's see, there's this one, and I think this is going to be the base of our Choose Your Own Adventure, and that's a You Are Loved, so a nice scrapbook sentiment. So these can be used to make cards or on, hey, look at that. Here they are. Or to be used on scrapbook pages, which I do have a scrapbook page made, and I have 2 scrapbookers watching. So I'm always grateful for my scrapbookers. I love this. So think of just this as a sketch. We could stamp this little daisy, we could color it in, and then 2 little strips of designer series paper. We could even have this stamped and die cut to make this exact same thing, but really be our avid crafter and do the same thing and, make it layers versus the print, but the print is really beautiful. And think about this. I love the way how it's just partially, it's not all the way colored in. I think that's like a really cool look. So I feel like I feel like these are going to sit on my desk for a while. And now as I'm looking at this, I want to recreate this, but with the stamp. So make sure to hold me accountable for that, everybody in the comments. Live comments and not live comments say, have you made that card yet with the daisy where it's not colored in all the way? Oh, here's the other side. And we're going to use this one. This is really cute. I like this for scrapbooks. So you can do traditional scrapbook, which that's what I did with my sample. There is also the pocket scrapbooking, which if you're not familiar with that, that's kind of like baseball card pages, and you can just slip the cards and the photos in. Great little journal piece. I love this right here. Nice. Ta-da! And I did use this one on one of my samples. I thought this was really a cute. Again, think about this as a design with, if you're an avid crafter and you have all the things, how you could layer this and make it where it's like 3D. But you don't have to do that. You can be a very beginner and make a great looking card with just this and our Memory and More cards and envelopes, which you get, there's 40 pieces, so it's 10 of these large card bases with envelopes and 10 small. So this could literally just go right on here, maybe add a little bling or something, and then you have a nice little thank you card. And then they also have the cute little baby cards with a matching envelope. I'm going to try to stay organized today because I have a few things out here. For the smaller cards, which are the 3x4 cards. Now this card, you can't mail this, but it's great with a gift. And I have a couple samples of how you can incorporate this into a gift or turn this into a mailable option. And this is the thick base on these two. So this is going to be, we're going to do a Choose Your Own Adventure with the large base. And I think I want to use this. I don't know what the other one is. These are all mixed up, so I'm just going to flip them all. Love this one. To me, that's a maybe. This says hooray. Be good on a page. I think this is adorable. Here's this. And again, you can find these on the online store. Today was great. And just a nice little pattern. There's a good little journaling card. These would be also good for if you do the journaling type stuff. These are great for that too. This is nice. It's already got a little space for you to stamp a sentiment up at the top or at the bottom, depending. I feel like this paper can go either way. Yes, in this pack there is 2 of each card. I'm going to show you another pack that has more than 2 of each card. We'll probably do a quick little card with that one too. Isn't this one adorable with the little ladybugs? So we saw that one. This I think is so sweet. So how could we recreate this if you purchased the stamp set bundle? This is Flirty Flamingo, and you could put do white emboss on a Flirty Flamingo card with the tulip stamp. See? So you could recreate that. I really like this. Again, it's got like a little spot for a sentiment, maybe a white die cut sentiment or another layer on top. This is worth remembering. Again, this with that little banner, like a built-in journal card. There's a whole little ladybug. The ladybugs are really cute. And as a reminder, if you were in my stamp club month before last, this was your host reward, was the pack of these with the note cards and envelopes. So that's a partial why I'm doing this. I'm hoping to inspire you. I like this one too. Again, it's partially colored. It looks really cool. This is really cool. I need a whole DSP that's this. There is coordinating designer series paper that goes with this as well. Let's put that as a maybe. Good times. I don't know. I love like the watercolor look. Is anybody else really love the watercolor look? Tell me in the chat if you're live. Let me know in the comments if you are into the watercolor look or you're like, no, not my thing. Friends Forever, that's really cute. That might work. I thought this one's really sweet. That was the back of the Friends Forever. And then So Much Love. And of course we have all of the stickers. And let me I just have a little, oh, I have the little swatch book. Let's pull that out. I was like, do I have the swatch book for this? I think so. Was this, oh, this is in the annual, this is in the mini catalog. I don't know if these cards are. I can't keep track anymore of what's in the catalog and what's online. So I'm just like, go online. Search mixed media. Florals. You're going to find it. So this paper, as you can see, is really coordinating. Like we saw a card that had this imagery on it. I think we had this and this on a card. This is fun. Yeah, this was part of the paper share. So if you did my paper share, you received some of this in your paper share. And then just a shamrock. And then there's this one. And there's the item number for those keeping track. It says online exclusive. Okay. But this came out with the mini catalog. Okay. Thank you, Brian, for who I purchased these from, for having that lovely little note on the back for me, because we just, you know, there's just some things that are worth remembering and some things that, whatever. My tip, if you're using the pre-scored note cards and envelopes, if it's just the note cards or if it's the Memory of More, you want to just really score the heck out of that, where it folds. So I like this. Okay. So we're going to have 3 options. I think there's 3 people in the chat, at least 2. So we'll see how 3 options with 3 people. We could really get crazy. Do not get caught up if there is a sentiment or not, because we can pull a sticker from the sheet. So we're going to have option 1, 2, or 3. So we'll have option 1, and I don't know where it would go. I feel like it would maybe go like this with some up there. So there's option 1. We'll do option 2. And then we'd have option 3. So I need help. 1, 2, or 3? 3. 2. I think down here. 1. Okay, I have 1 vote for 2. Oh, geez, Laura, how are you commenting? You can't comment on the TV. You just got your phone, too, to comment. Taking some water break. It's very important to hydrate. Ooh, now there's 6 people watching. Hey, 6 people. I'm 1 person. All right, we're going with 2 because I don't want to stay here all day. Okay, so we need a sentiment to add. I have heartfelt thanks. I think that would be a great little thank you card, and I think we can zhuzh it up as well with some of the other pieces. I know, it is hard to decide. That is why I do appreciate that we have 2 of each one, because it is difficult to make that decision. And I'm trying to decide if I want to do like a... I could frame this out, but I will pop this up, which I think will help. I'm going to go ahead and cure this down. But this is a great kits, of course, I think are the best thing for somebody who's new to paper crafting. But if you have somebody who's a little bit more adventurous, I think these Memory More cards are just a really, like, the next level of introductory to the hobby and how to, you know, spreading cheer. I think at an angle would be kind of cute. We have this white on white situation, but we do have this cute little black and white strip that might... Maybe I will leave it flat. Let me tear this in half. Nope, I think I can pop it. So I tore this in half because I want to create... See, that creates just a little something there. I feel like this needs to go under something. Let's see. I'm trying not to pull any cardstock. That is what my goal is not to pull the cardstock. But you know what I could do is I could pull a card. Where are my other cards? Like, I feel like we need something to anchor this. Nope. Ooh. I like that. We're committed. Dimensionals. You could adhere it down just with adhesive, but we will dimensionalize. Oh, nice. Great idea, Laura, using for your Christmas cards, doing some embossing. Oh yeah, you can use part of the card. And actually, the next card we're gonna make, I'm designing it based off of the sample online. So I think that's it. We could add, I think there's little ladybug stickers, so we should probably put just one. See, isn't that cute? So I just had this strip, so it was here. Tore it in half to give kind of this double look. And this is a mailable card because of the envelope and everything. So, and that was that card that really would have been good for, I could have used maybe this one too, but it had that journal spot on it, so I just strategically, you can kind of see the little spot right there, but strategically strategized. And I think that worked out. So let me put these away, and I will show you my other samples using this, and then we're going to take a look at one other pack that became available at the beginning of this month, and it's a little bit more unique. So I did this one here, and this was just using the stickers and dimension. Oh, it's the same one. We have good taste. I didn't even realize that was sitting on top. I wouldn't have pulled that one as an option, but you can see how different it looks, right? This one, I do not have a sentiment on. So this I put on a Flirty Flamingo base. And so this kind of combines everything. So I have the stamp set. I used the die. And then the card and then the sticker. Oh, I did put a sentiment on it. So there's the sticker sentiment. I need to do something inside on this one. So this one's kind of fun. Could be a birthday card. Like I said, I wanted to use that die. It's so cool. Here's one where I kind of stepped it up a little bit. I used the swirly embossing folder. I pulled a sentiment out of my stash and did this little sentiment situation is something, let me tell you. Little stickers there. And then I did stamp the floral inside. So an easy zhuzhed up card. Who has this swirly folder? It is the best, coolest folder. Like, it can be masculine, it can be feminine. It is like a great go-to, and it adds some movement. So I did promise that I would show you how you could take the small card and make it mailable. And I did a 1/4 of cardstock, boho blue, which is retiring. So this is a 4 1/4 by 5.5 cardstock, and I put the beautiful pink there. I did a little happy birthday. So I had to cut, this was a full 4x6 card. I had to cut 1 inch off of it, and that is the strip I cut off. Let's see if I can find that one. So hopefully that, it would be the equivalent of, if I wanted, let's say I wanted this, then the remaining piece, which is this floral, is what I put here. So the back of this was the Shy Shamrock. And so then I just adhered the little card onto the 1/4 of cardstock to do like a super easy fun fold kind of thing. Oh, the yellow one. Yes, the yellow one is super cute. The yellow and black that does something. So then for a gift, I had this box in my Yield Stampin' Up stash of gift box things. And it was the size that fit the gift. So this is a gift for my roommate on stage. And she will be my chauffeur while I am there. So I did have to trim this down just a little bit to fit on here. And I just glued it on there. I mean, there's nothing. No, it's flat on the box. So you could use these cards on a gift bag. I mean, a really, really easy way to spruce up a gift bag, for sure. And then I have a little card for her. I'm going to write her a little note. I even did, look, I used some of the DSP to put on the little baby flap. And I used the cute little ladybug. And then this sentiment is from a demonstrator exclusive stamp set that came out several years. I don't even think it's available now for demonstrators. But the love what you do, that's one of the Stampin' Up themes. So I'm going to write her a message, and I even did if you've been around for a while, the statement of the heart stamp on the back. So I'll write her a note, and I will have this inside of here for her. And I am going to tie a bow around it. Probably where the bow is like up here, and this just around. So I wanted to show that to you. So another way to use the cards, and since we're showing the the whole stuff off, we'll look at the scrapbook page. We'll raise you up, okay? Ready? Boop, 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 boop. So I used 3 cards on this page. 1, 2, 3. I did frame out my little sentiment here with black. This is a 3.5 by 12 piece of the designer series paper. And then I did do a little stamping here with the stamp. That's kind of cool. I added the bow, and then this is a sticker. Little sticker and piece. So this little sticker matched this DSP. So I kind of did that. And this is on a white willow 12 by 12, which is the equivalent of our two-tone cardstock 12 by 12, the white willow. So we have basic white, which is our 8.5 by 11, and then will also be available in thick 12 by 12 basic white, and then the white willow, which is the thinner, almost like designer series paper. I feel like it's a little thicker, but a little bit nicer for the scrapbook pages. It saves on weight. So super simple, traditional scrapbook page. It'll be easier to see when I take pictures of it. And that's my mom. July, I had to go on Facebook and see when this was. So this was July of last year, and Mom was helping me prep for Christmas in July. Very, very easy to throw a page together, especially when you have the ones with the sentiments. Even easier if you do pocket scrapbooking, but I have a lot of fun doing the large layouts anymore. I definitely feel I have a style. Like, I think all my pages kind of like picture stuff. I need to work on that. So the other little pack of memory and more cards I wanted to look at, these came out at the beginning of this month as an online exclusive, and this is the Remember This Moment Memory and More card pack. Whereas the first one was the Memories and More, okay, it says card pack 2. This one's actually a little less expensive. There are no stickers or die cuts. These are just cards. And what is amazing, I've pulled some out because I have them set aside for the project I want to do. I have them set aside somewhere. Where did they go? This is the story of my life. Thank you for being here and watching while I always am looking for stuff. Oh my gosh. I have no idea what's happening. I pulled certain ones to the side. Did I scoop them up on accident? No. Yeah, I did. I did. They're sneaky in here. We're gonna make a regular card. So there are 6 of each design. I don't think I have this one pulled. So look how cool this is. So for the 4x6s, you're getting the equivalent of a 12 by 12 sheet. And of course, this is thicker than designer series paper, so it's got some oomph to it. You could probably do like a 3D project with these. So you get 6 of each design. So it could be great if you're making multiple pages for somebody or just for projects. This one has a little sentiment on it, easily covered. I really like this one. Does this not remind you of the cards I made a couple weeks ago, I think on my last face? Did I know I did them here? Where I had I was masking with the blender brushes, and I made like 60s, 70s looking cards. So you're getting 6 each here, and I think it's 3 designs on this one. I didn't count these. Which ones do I not have pulled? This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is there 6 of this one too? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, on this one you get 5 each of the 3 by 4 cards. So that's what these are. Kind of a fun color palette. I don't know, it is like 60s, right? I mean, I feel like isn't this cool? Like, I feel like this looks like very, very expensive wallpaper. great? I don't know. It's so cool looking. And just so you know, I did put the item number in the description. These are $10 for this pack. The first ones that we looked at are $11.50 for the pack, and that's because of the stickers. So that's the price difference. Just to throw that out there. They're affordable. Remember this moment? This is super cute. Again, I don't know. There's something about the color, and it's the little things that matter. And you get kind of a green. We looked at all of these. I really like this one too. This looks like it could just be framed. It looks like one of those motivational artwork pieces that hang in the office. I'm approved. What does that say? The little heart is in the way. You are approved to be... I gotta read what... To buy 501. Oh, well, that's lovely. I'm glad I'm approved. I couldn't see because I'm looking on my phone and it had the little heart. Look, I can give myself a heart. And cheat. Use my personal account to give myself a heart. Bump up my numbers. Now, since there's 7 people watching, why aren't you saying hello, people watching? Hello! So, I'm going to do a Choose Your Own Adventure. We're going to regular card. It's not really a Choose Your Own Adventure. This is inspired by one of the cards on the online samples. So this is an online product. It was launched online. I do that. I know that for sure. It's marked new. Again, this is the Remember the Moments, Memory and More cards. So when you go look at it, I'm switching up the colors a little bit. I'm going to need my trimmer. I want you to see how I'm... Hey, Linda! See, there we go. I wanted to inspire you to go look at the samples online. Sometimes they're the same as the catalog, but especially with the online products, you know, you want to go look and see what's available out there. So let me think about this. I want to cut this correctly. 4. So this needs to be 5 1/4. So I'm just cutting this down here so I have a little strip. And then I'm going to do this. I'm going to tear it because that's what the sample did. I love tearing the paper. And then this could be used on the same card but a different direction. And if you're curious about these pockets, these are from Stampin' Storage. You can use them for all kinds of things. They're great for, I use them for my ephemera packs. I put dies in them. I use these for everything. Put my little extra pieces in there. And then I'm missing one of the cards. It got sucked into the wrong thing because dealing with multiple Memory and More cards, I'm going to get them. You know, my whole goal was to not mix anything up. And in my goal in doing that, I inevitably mix them all up. Because that's what I do. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to cut do 1 1/2, I think. And then like a 1 inch. So I'm going to put these back in my little pouch. I'll even put that in there for now. Laura's on. She'll be so proud. Oh, she's growing up and keeping little scraps. I probably shouldn't keep those. I should throw them, but whatever. Let's see here. Let's do a little bit more. That one I will throw. And then I'm going to cut out this sentiment from here that says, "Oh, happy day." So this is a little different. I'm inspired by the online. And I think they used the actual little mini card, and I wanted one that was a regular card, so I decided to change it up a bit. So I have all these pieces because I was trimming this down. I'm going to fussy cut the rest of this. So what projects is everybody working on currently? Don't say none. There's always something. You can lie to me. I've been doing pages, birthday cards, fill in the blank. I will actually, so I'm off tomorrow to pack and everything for on stage. And the goal also is to have the get the Stamp Club projects planned. Because Stamp Club is not this Sunday, but it's the next Sunday. Doesn't this look cool with the tore edge? And that's that's one of the reasons I really love that two-tone cardstock, because it's really given a cool, gives you that more, different look. Let's see, I'm missing comments. Oh yes, please hit the like button if you're still watching, you haven't liked the video. That is very important. The good thing about being over on Facebook is, in theory, if the algorithm does its thing, I could really get some people. There was a gal who came in and watched last week, and she was like, first time viewer. I was like, holy cow, look at that. I don't know if you're like browsing and go to, what videos are live, maybe. Maybe that's how that works. I'm going to try 2-dimensionals. This is a pretty small little one in the middle, just didn't seem enough. Cat hair. Oh my gosh. Ta-da! Let's see, I need to go back to the other. So you want to go over to the store, the online store, and see the card. The other card was a horizontal card with kind of the same idea. But this is fun. Maybe I should have put it on a colored base, and then you really would have seen that white. Ways to judge if you like antique cards. One, the tearing is really cool, like the antique look, old look. And then come in crumb cake is my color of choice to do the antiquing grunge kind of stuff. So maybe get your blender brush or your dauber and put a little crumb cake around it. We could have tore the diagonals, maybe. I don't know, maybe the juxtaposition is pretty cool. So yeah, then we end up with just a regular card. It probably does need something inside. Let's see. Ooh, what if I put this up here? And then the message would be in there. Let's do that. I mean, it's already cut to the right size. You can't put it at the bottom because then the flowers would be upside down. So that makes it a little different. How's my focus? Focus was off. Y'all gotta tell me. Especially when I move it up and down. And I should have brought it back down, so I'm sorry. Don't get seasick. There we go. Now you can actually see what's going on. So, very fun. I know I do a Memory of More card, soiree maybe a couple of times a year. This worked well for me because, one, it was kind of difficult. I was like, I don't know what to plan. I still need to do Easter cards. Might be working on those Monday when I get back, or I don't know, there's an extra Sunday. So I need to do my personal Easter cards. Let's see, other things I need to, then it's just going to be, new catalog around the corner. I have the crop if you're local. I think probably everybody who I know has commented should be aware of the crop because you got my newsletter and all that kind of stuff. Love that. Oh, I'm glad isn't that cool? I don't know, it's just, easy, like a fun little travel thing. Really makes it versatile. I don't know, I picked this pack up because I was really drawn to the colors. These like muted, what are the colors? Basic beige. Could have done a basic beige base. Cajun Craze, Calypso Coral, Cherry Cobbler, Crumb Cake, Lost Lagoon, Misty Moonlight, Mossy Meadow, Peach Pie, Pretty and Pink, Very Vanilla. So basic white is, well, I think the white that gets automatically implied these days. It's a really cool color palette. So I'm going to do like a quick, I am going to raise back up so I can fit more cards. Not that I can figure out how to change the thumbnail yet. I think I have to like do a physical picture and change the thumbnails. I haven't figured that. I've been working on downloading my Facebook Live videos, and we've had to format this very large external hard drive we have, and it's been going for 3 days now, and it's at 62 or 3%. And it's a whole thing. So that is a work in progress. That's so funny. I shouldn't have picked, but they're the same, but they're different. But I love this. I hope that if you have some of these smaller cards, you can just mount it on a deal, and then it feels kind of like a special card. I don't know. I was kind of tickled with that. All right, what we got? Talk. So thank you all for joining me who are here live tonight. I really appreciate it. It is so much fun. And I don't know about you, but I do feel the responsiveness from the chat to me seeing it is much faster than Facebook. So I feel like the interaction is a lot better, which I think is great. And I think it's working out pretty well. I think everybody's making their way over here. It doesn't mean I'm not going to do Facebook Lives. Like I did that Facebook Live to talk about the paper because that's more of a timely thing that I felt like I wanted to make sure that I was reaching the largest amount of people at this time. But hopefully we can get a lot of people to get over here on YouTube to be participating with us when we're live. Please make sure to follow me. Again, I'll be Thursday very, very, very early. For some people, it'll be Wednesday night that I'm waking up to get to the airport. So coffee, adrenaline, and perhaps a nap will keep me going Thursday. So I'm going to be sharing there on stage and go from there. And just another reminder, those in colors, the 23, 25 in colors are going to be retiring. So if you still need cardstock or the ink pad or a refill or markers or ribbon or embellishments in those colors, you want to get those now. I feel a sneeze coming on. So thank you all for being here. It's going to happen. I will be live, next Tuesday. Project, not sure, but I will definitely be sharing what I can. I won't be able to show you inside of the catalog, but I should have prize patrol, and I can talk about all of the exciting things. And there'll be some make and takes that I'll be doing there, so I'll have that to show you. So next Tuesday might be just more of a visit chat session, but I am off Monday after I get back, so maybe I'll be able to come up with something, so we'll see. Thank you. We'll see you around. I hope that I see lots of comments over on Facebook of pictures and everything, Facebook or Instagram of pictures and everything that I will be sharing when I'm in Raleigh. So everybody have a great night and have a great weekend.